Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with A Little Help from My Friends by ChinStrap. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules, so in each row, each column, and each 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. I'm going to skip friendly cells for a second. Let's go over the killer cages, but I'm going to use the word value instead of digit, and there's a reason for that, which we'll go over in a second. But we have these cells surrounded by dotted lines. Those are called cages. Digits in a cage can't repeat, so if this was a 2, this couldn't also be a 2. Because even though Sudoku is fine with it, the cage is not. Cage can't repeat a digit. In addition to that, the values of the digits in the cage sum to the value on the top left. Now, why do I say value? Because digits may not have the value of the digit. We have these hot friendly cells that might modify the value of a digit. So, if a digit is friendly, then it counts as one more for the sum of our killer cages. Now, what does friendly mean? Well, friendly is a digit that matches its row, its column, or its box number. We count rows top to bottom. So this is row 1, row 2, row 3. We count columns left to right, column 1, column 2, column 3. We count boxes in reading order, box 1, box 2, box 3, box 4, box 5, box 6. So any 6 in this box is going to be friendly because it matches its box number. Any 4 in this column is going to be friendly because it matches its column number. Any 2 in this row will be friendly because it matches the row number. So, and if it's friendly, so if there's a 2 here, for example, it is friendly because it matches the row. It actually counts as a 3 towards our sum. So we would need these 2 values to sum to 4 more. All right, and that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. Well, this 21 cage is interesting because none of the digits can be friendly because we can't repeat any digits in the cage, and there's only 6 digits available. So this is going to be 1 through 6, and 1 through 6 does sum to 21, meaning we aren't mucking with the values of any digits. So these are all non-friendly. In addition to that, we could mark this green. Where does green go in box 4 or box 3 here? And the answer is it has to go here because it can't repeat in the cage. So whatever the green digit is, it's in both of these, which means, well, no, it doesn't mean that. I was going to say it means it can't be friendly here, but it can be. But none of these are friendly cells. So okay. So, but remember we said for a box, this is box 3. The 3 is always going to be friendly in this box, and so this has to be the box. This has to be the 3, the box number, because otherwise it would end up in this cage and count as a 4, and that would break our sum. So that's a 3 and that's a 3. We don't need to call it green anymore. There's a 3 up here somewhere. Now the 3 in this column is going to be friendly because it's in column 3, meaning it can't go in this 4 cage because it would already count as a sum of 4. So this has to be the 3. And now here, these can't be neither of these can be a 3. Oh, this is row 3. Okay. These can't be a 4 because it's in row 4. So the 4 is definitely up here. And the 4 is down here. So in general, we can't put 1s here or 2 here. We already can't put 3s. So no 1, no 2, and then no 4. That seems okay. Now the next thing I want to look at actually is this 21 cage because we're doing 21 and 4, meaning we need a bunch of friendly cells. So what is the maximum that 4 digits can add to? Well, what we can think about is that 6 digits can add to 21. If we remove the lower 2 digits, the 1 and 2, that removes 3. So they can sum to 18. But so we got our answer basically in the middle of doing that math, in that we need at least 3 friendly cells. We know that the 4 will be friendly here. But that uses up the box friendly digit as well as this row. This is column 4. So I mean this is row 4, column 4, box 4. So this probably has to be the 4 in order to have enough room for other friendly cells. But this could be a 5, this could be a 6. But then this also could be friendly. Do you know what? This can't be a 3. This is interesting. And 2 wouldn't be friendly. there's something here. There's something weird here because this we're not gonna be able to do 3, 4, 5, 6. Because 3, 4, 5, 6, this couldn't be the 3, meaning the 3 would be in here. I wonder if that means this would be a 5 or a 6 to make it friendly. And the 3 would be non-friendly. I don't know. Okay, so we have two options. Okay, let's think about it this way. We can be 3, 4, 5, 6 and have 3 friendly cells to add 3 more to it. Or we could do 2, 4, 5, 6 and have all 4 of them be friendly. Meaning the 2 would need to be friendly. But 2 is only friendly in this row, this column, and this box. Sorry, this row, this column, and this box. So it doesn't touch this cage. So we cannot do 2, 4, 5, 6. We have to do 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we know that since this can't be 3, the 3 is in here somewhere, and it's not going to be friendly because it doesn't match any of these columns, it doesn't match the box, it doesn't match the row. So if the 3 is non-friendly, this has to be friendly, meaning it either matches its row, column, or box, so it's 5 or 6. And then this needs to be, I think the 4 has to be here. Because if the 4 is elsewhere, then can this be friendly? This cell can only be friendly if it's a 4, is what I'm saying. Oh, we could put the 3 here, though. Okay, so I guess what I'm saying is all of these cells are either 3 or a friendly digit. So this is 3 or 4. 4 is the only friendly digit. This is 3 or 5, because we're in column 5. Remember, 4 is our box number, so that doesn't help us. And 4 is our row number, so that doesn't help us. So we either have to match the column or we need to be a 3. So this is how this works out, which means that the 4 can only go here. Okay. There we go. I had the suspicion that this had to be the 4, but I couldn't quite explain why. Oh, no, sorry. These can also, sorry, yeah. Backtracking. These can also be 4 because they would match the box, and that would be fine. Okay. So does that mean that... Yeah, the 3 is never going to be friendly. So whichever one is 3 is the non-friendly, and the other ones have to match a friendly digit. Okay, got it. This is our penciling for its worth. I guess we knew that 3 had to be in here as well because this 3. So I could have had the 3 and the 4 marked there, which may have helped our... that would have very much helped our logic a bit. I ended up not using that, but... Okay. I guess we got to think about this, the 4 cage. So 1, 3 would be natural, but we can't use a 3. So we got to be 1, 2, because we got to be lower than 4 then. And then one of these has to be, well, the 1 will be friendly. But if we did 2, 1 like this, the 2 would also be friendly. And that would be bad because now we would be adding 2 to this. It would be 5. So we got to be 1, 2 this way to avoid the 2 being friendly. Okay, and the 1 is friendly because of the box and the row. And so this is 4, 5, 6. I mean, we got to add a 9. It's got to be 4, 5. It's the only way that's going to work. Putting a 6 in there doesn't help us. So that's our 6. This is just 2, 4, 5. You know that can't be 4. 4's down here. All right, need water. Okay, so the 7 cage naturally would be 1, 2, 4, but it could also be 1, 2, 3, and we'd have exactly 1 friendly digit, but actually there's no 3 in it. So none of these can be friendly, meaning the 2 can't be in either of these because it would be friendly for the box and the row. So the 2 has to end up there. And now 1 and 4 are not going to be friendly, so we're fine. But the 1, 4 pair does give us the 5 and 4 here, giving us the 4 there. Nice. So this 5 looks down, putting a 5 in one of these two, meaning these can't be 5, so that places the 5 here. So this can't be 5 anymore. 3, 4, so the 6 has to get placed, and now we're left with a 3, 4 pair. Can resolve either way. Okay. This is a 1, 5 pair. This is a digit. It's a, no, not a 1. I'm doing, that's a 6. And then this is going to be 1, 2, 5. All right. That's not a 2, that's not a 5. This is 1 or 2. Okay. I mean, we've done the cages. I think it's just Sudoku from here. This is just a 2. And then up here we need 3, 5, 6. Can't be 5 or 6, so that's our 3. We did it in the corner. Very nice. This is 1 or 4. What do we got here? 1, 5, 6. Or 5. Is there more to this? Not that I know of. Don't need that corner mark. Do I? Let's think about what this box needs. It does need a 1, which is pretty open. It needs a 2. All right, well, 2's in one of these two, I guess. It needs a 3. The 3 ends up down here. It needs a 4. 4 is open. It has a 5, and it needs a 6. So what can this cell be? It could be 1, can't be 2, 3, could be 4, can't be 5, could be 6. Doesn't seem helpful. Did I miss something? 1, 2, 5. Oh, none of these are allowed to be friendly. Right. So I did not finish all the friendly stuff. This would be, if this was a 1, it would be friendly. So that's 2, that's 1, that's 5 and 1. That's our 6 and 5. I thought I was done with the cages. I forgot. That's 4, that's 1, that's 4. That's a 1, that's 3 and 4, that's 5 and 1. That's our 3, that's 2 and 4, that's a 2, that's 6 and 5, and that's a 6. And we're done. All right. Yeah, I said it right at the start, and then I forgot about it, that we need to make sure that none of these are friendly. So I couldn't put the 1 there, for example. And that just resolved it. Cool. I probably could, like, in retrospect, like, this is the first time I've dealt with the cages like this. In retrospect, there were probably easier ways to think about some of these cages to get to the answer a bit more quickly. But it was fun to work through. I enjoyed that. So thanks, ChinStrap. I hope you enjoyed this as well. If you did, then why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.